small or small to big. To understand the concept of sorting on numbers, let's take the example of some books. I have picked up 4 different books of different sizes. Let's see how you can sort on the sizes. Okay, so now let us understand the sorting with the help of these books. The books kept on the table are unorganized data. We have to sort them as per the sizes. So this will be sorting on the sizes. Right now the books are not arranged as per the size. So what we will do, we will arrange them in the ascending order. See, we have arranged these books as per the sizes. So the smallest book is in the front and the highest book is at the last. This is our ascending sorting. Okay, sorting in the ascending form. Now, if we will do the reverse of it, that is in descending order, what will happen? The highest book, the biggest size book will come at the front and the smallest book will come at the last. Children, see, our books are arranged in the descending order. So the highest book, the size of the book which is highest amongst all of them is kept in the first and the smallest size book is at the last. So this is our sorting in descending order. The third type of sorting is chronological sorting. This kind of sorting is applied on the year. Let's take the example. You have a family of 5 members or let's say 3 members. Okay. So whose date of birth or the date of year will come first? Your grandfather. Take the example. Let's say he was born in the year 1960. So when we are arranging it as a chronological sorting, he will be at the top place. Then comes your father. Let's say his date of birth is 1980. And then comes you. Let's say your date of birth is 2000. So I hope the concept of sorting is clear to you. To understand this practically, let's go to our computer system and see how it will work.
Children, now let us perform sorting on our database. For that, first we are going to create a database. So I'll click on the blank database and from the right hand side, I will give the file name as demo. You can give any name of your choice. And then I will click on the create button to create the database. Now our database is created. What we will do, we are going to click on the view and from there we will select the design view. This will give a dialog box where we have to mention the table name. As the data is arranged in a tabular format, so we have to first give the table name. I am giving the table name as student details. Click on the OK button and this will create your table. Now this screen is having 3 columns. First is field name, second is data type and third is description. So I will give the field name as roll number whose data type will be number. Our field names are basically the column names. Second name, I am giving S name, which stands for student name. Again, as its name, so the data type will be text. Third is DOB, that means date of birth, and its data type is date and time. Address, again the data type is text. And last is our total marks, whose data type is number. After creating the structure of the table, I will save my work, click on the view and go to data sheet view. Now, whatever column names we have given in the previous page, that will appear at the top. We can fill the information inside this. So first I will give roll number as 1, S name as Arjav, and then I will click on the calendar sign to pick up the date of birth. I will not scroll much to avoid wasting of the time. So I will pick up the nearest years. So I am picking here as 11th October 2019. Now after giving date of birth, I will give a random address. I am giving as Shamla Hills and then you can give total marks. After filling one complete line, I will proceed to the next line. Now this one complete line will be called as my record. Second line, I am giving the information as second, Zara, and again I will choose a date from the calendar. After giving the date, I will go to address and give any random address. I'm giving here as Arera Colony, and total marks I'm typing here as 90. Same way I am going to fill rest of the information also. I am on the third record. Again I am picking up the calendar to select the date. Now as you can see the screen, my data is filled up. I have filled 5 records in my database. I will save this work and then I will apply sorting on it. I can apply sorting on names, date of birth and total marks. So first let's start with the name. My names are arranged randomly. So first I will click on the small arrow which is present near S name. This will give me 2 options for sorting. Sort A to Z and Z to A. So I'll select A to Z and see on the screen all my names are arranged in an alphabetical order. Along with it, the roll numbers are also shuffled and rest of the information is also shuffled. Now let's reverse it and do Z to A. Again my roll numbers are changed and the corresponding information is also changed. Now let us sort the total marks. So on the marks there are 2 options, sort smallest to largest and largest to smallest. So this is my smallest to largest. I will again pick up and choose sort largest to smallest. See, I'm getting 99 at the top. Now let us sort on date of birth. Again there are 2 options. So my data is arranged from oldest to newest or newest to oldest. This is how we can apply sorting on our database. I hope today's class was clear and informative. If you have a computer system at your home, do practice this. Thank you so much.